back to another video. This video is going to be about 10 things you should know before you go to Greece.
So I have a whole list right here because we have quite some things to tell you guys about like do and don'ts when you travel, whether you're going by cruise or you're going by plane. Whether or not, if you're going to Greece, you should know these things. So Chloe's going to start off with the first one.
We did a cruise because we personally think cruises are better because we're going from island to island, and when we went for island, it's like 2 days max, because if you're actually going to stay on an island, like,
what is 2 days max? You have to explain that.
Like, you don't want to stay on the island for more than 2 days because there's really not that much stuff to do.
But we're not trying to like generalize it, because we only went to the cruise port section, and for us, the majority of stuff there was to do besides like Santorini, where you could take the cable car.
Yeah. Cable car.
The cable cars up the mountain, like go around. It was really, and the rest of the place is just like shopping centers, and that's it. And that's not really anything to do. But also in Turkey, we had like place to go other places. But yeah, there could be totally another side of the island that we definitely missed, and there could be more to do over there. But from where we went, 2 days max, and there's like
right, because there's really not that much to do. I mean, depending on the island, it's like maybe you can find something, but like for us, we went through the Celebrity Cruise Line, so we had 1 day for each island, and for me, that was perfect.
And there was no days at sea either.
Yeah, so it was like perfect. So if you are like want to do that, you don't want to stay on the cruise ship all day, then definitely do that.
Another one is you probably shouldn't do cruise excursions. I'm not gonna say don't do it at all, because there was actually one that I wanted to do, which was like like cooking class of like traditional Greek foods, and then I also saw something about like pottery, and then there's also like for adults you can go to like a vineyard, whatever it's called. I personally wouldn't do that. I don't even like alcohol, but a lot of excursions are very overpriced, and I just don't think it's worth it. There's so much to do on the island. And also, when you take excursions, you're very limited to what you can do, and they only take up like the whole time that you have on the island. So if you're gonna do excursions, do a couple, but definitely do some days where you just explore the city on your own.
Right, because for us, I think we only had like one excursion planned.
Right.
Well,
and
like the
Mykonos,
7 days that we were there.
Yeah.
So you'll survive without getting the cruise excursions because it's obviously not that worth it.
Right. We did one. It was like some dusty archaeological site. I'm not like dusty, like bad, like dusty. Like it was literally dust out there.
Yeah.
It was just like a whole bunch of like old artifacts and buildings down.
And you could save your money for that.
Like I literally forgot who it was about. And it's also like, what's the point of even going to this unless you're like a historian?
Yeah, unless you want to actually learn about like
picture or something, like
unless you want to learn about like Zeus and all those other people, then
literally
you can go there. But like
if you don't skip that,
yeah,
just skip it. No, but actually take the excursion to Ephesus and all those places. I mean, you technically don't need to do an excursion. Yes, we did. You don't need to do an excursion. You can just walk up to that place and like get.
You can honestly go up there by yourself without like prepaying for something.
Right.
Like we found plenty to do without having excursions. So
also, I mean, you could like get a rental and stuff, but if you're going on a cruise, we didn't get a rental. And
oh, that's the next thing.
Also, if make sure you have good walking shoes and you're good at walking. Because there's a lot of walking, unless you're going to actually get a rental. Especially if you're going on a cruise, there's going to be a lot of walking. Because it's just going to be a waste of money to get a cab every single day. Like, no.
Also, a lot of the islands didn't have that option for you to get, like, transportation like that. Like, we took double-decker buses for, like, different tours and stuff. But we really did the majority.
Yeah, if they have double-decker buses wherever you are, definitely do this because they're very affordable and they actually take you to really good spots.
They were really good.
And they keep going around and round, so like you know how it's hop on, hop off.
Yeah.
Like you can really do everything.
Yeah, that was in Thessalonica. We didn't do the double-decker bus in any other island. But if you go to that island, definitely check it out because they have the crepe shop. They have like Americanized stores and restaurants there. So if you really
Zara,
don't like Greek
Adidas,
food,
H&M, all that. So.
Yeah, so that's only Thessalonica. We didn't go.
And they have KFC, so.
In Mykonos, we were provided transportation through like this, just like regular bus, but.
And definitely try to make it to the Athens Mall. We couldn't make it to there, but. They had so many good shops.
Okay, guys. So, anyways, I got cut off, but Chloe, like Chloe was about to say, we're gonna go on to our next point. So, we're going on to the island of Turkey, and one of the things, so before we went to Greece and all the islands, we did our research for each island because we know traveling internationally, they always have the rules. And one of the things that I saw was that you have to dress modest in Turkey because that's how most of the women dress there. Y'all, we got there. Like you're not supposed to. You're supposed to hide your shoulders. You're supposed to cover your hair.
So not
like,
wear
it
any of
depends
what
on-
y'all are wearing.
Yeah, you're
I'm
not supposed to
looking
have your
modest
knees
right now.
out, like things like that. When we
Like,
got there,
covering
y'all,
your
I was
skin
really
up.
wearing shorts and a like crop top, but it covered my stomach for the majority.
No, it
But-
didn't.
No, it was. I
You were wearing a
Girl, you
was
literally had your stomach out.
Anyways,
When?
nobody's
On one of
dressing.
those days, and then you
But
try to
not
like pull
turkey.
it down, like.
Anyways,
Okay, the
and
point
nobody was
is,
dressing
they do
modest
not
there.
dress that, and nobody ever came up to us and was like, "You need to dress modest." So if you're worried about that, don't be, because they.
I love
didn't
people like that's how to be in Dubai too.
Dubai is different. Dubai is a lot more strict than Greece was, but for us, nobody came. up.
Next is the taxi scam.
It's not a scam. We did not get scammed
Well,
on nothing.
First,
Because
we
we
went.
didn't fall for this
So
trap.
we went to the shop and they were like,
No, that jewelry store was a scam. The way I said that
Exactly.
jewelry was weird, I saw
Which
it in
is
the
also
store.
in Turkey, in Pandora. Guys, if you go back to our vlog in the Turkey vlog, if you go back, we originally...
No, don't say it. Say the whole story and then say the story.
So first we went to the shop and
No,
then
that's not how it started.
No, let
That
me
is
say,
not even how
okay,
it started. We
so
got
we got off the
ship,
cruise
and we were
and
already getting scammed.
as
Because
soon as we get
London
off,
wanted to go and
can
see
you?
some dress.
Okay, so we get off the cruise. The first thing we do, per usual, is like shop, because that's all there
Who's
is. Like
we?
me.
We were ready
So
for the Virgin's house.
there's shops everywhere as soon as we get off. So we go like through this little like walkway thing. You have to like show
Check
your
out the
ticket,
vlog,
whatever, and then it's just a whole bunch of shops. And so I'm like excited because these shops look good. And so I go into this dress shop, everything's looking good. Then they start talking about the prices, and I'm like,
It's like $100 to $500.
because they're like,
for a
oh,
dress.
this is real silk, real original. Like I get silk is like a good thing, but at the same time, they literally have silk
real.
factories right here. So that means the price should be cheaper because it's like higher supply. So anyway, they're definitely trying to tax us because we're Americans, but because I literally always see on TikTok how like if you actually look like you're from the place, they're not going to give you this high price because they know like that that's not even like worth it. But anyways, they're definitely trying to tax us. So like, you know, per usual, my grandma was like, all right, we'll just come back later. We have to go because we have to make the excursion, but we'll come back. We never came back. Anyway, so we left, and there's a
No,
whole
that's
bunch
not
of
how we
people.
did it. Before we left the store, my the guy was like, "What are you guys doing today?"
Oh
I think my
yeah,
mom was
he's
like,
the
"We're
one who
gonna go
set
to
us up with a
Virgin's house."
taxi.
And he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna get you guys a taxi." So he
And
stood
everybody,
there.
by the way, everybody's brother's there. So he was like, my brother.
Literally,
They're
the
all
whole
connected.
family,
All
the
of
whole
them are
family
connected.
tree is connected to that store.
Exactly.
So he was like, my
Right.
brother will come get you a taxi because we were like,
That's actually low-key smart though. The way they set that up, like they have you at the port ready to get you.
Right,
They got
but,
you in
like,
the city. Like,
we're walking around and we're like, we probably have to stay here because we have 5 people and I don't know if the taxi's gonna fit us. But he was like, no, my brother got you. So his brother comes and everything's going good, but it's actually not. He's like trying to flirt with my mom.
Calling her like her,
Baba.
she wants to marry her. Calling
Asking
calling our grandpa Baba like he's my dad. Like no.
And then he literally saw our grandma recording. He's like, "Oh, you're recording? Okay, make sure you tell her husband this." I was like, oh,
No, and it was so
bold.
funny. Like my grandma, she literally was sitting there text messaging. Like she put on
Like
voice
she
and,
had her phone out and
had
she
it
was
by
just
his
listening.
mouth and then would send the text of what
And
he said.
like taking pictures of him. It was so
Literally.
funny.
It was so funny, but yeah.
So first, when we got on the taxi, we asked to go to Virgin Island
Not all that now.
or the Virgin House of Mary.
Mary Virgin's house. Yes.
Mary Virgin
That's
House.
all we asked to do.
Keep
Like
that in mind,
nothing
guys. That
else.
is literally said. Take us straight to Mary Virgin's house, and
And
that
then
is it.
back. Okay, so first he was like, "Oh, let's stop by at this carpet place," and we just went along with it because like we had nothing else to do that day.
And it was
We
also
were like, fine, it's one place.
because
or
we
you
were
can take
actually
us.
talking about like the silk production and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, matter of fact, let me stop here at my brother's, carpet place." And so
Not
like,
brothers. It's just like a carpet
It was
place.
a family
no, he
member.
did say they were related.
Oh.
I
So
said everybody's related.
that was one of the mistakes that we did. Was
But
we
that
went-
And then,
actually kinda
yeah,
nice
that's the
until-
only place I like because like it was so cool how they made carpets like they were sitting down on these like really low stools and they were like sewing it and it was like kind of cool and they were making it out of like some bugs like silk. It was so
We showed
cool.
you guys all that in
But-
the vlog.
Right,
Yeah.
and it's a very tedious process.
It was nice.
But anyway, so
And then they
everything was going good.
And then they took us into this room to show us like all these carpets. They did a little flying carpet. We saw that in the video. That was really
They
cool.
gave us apple tea, all this stuff. Where we were recording, having a good time. Then we finally were like, we're not buying any
Remember
of
what Grandma
this.
said?
It was literally so bad. Like we literally sat there and watched the
Oh,
whole like presentation, and we bought nothing. We were like, we're not.
No,
buying
literally.
Like,
We
they
were
laid
in
out
there-
like
we were in
30
there
to 50
enjoying-
carpets.
We were in there enjoying everything. Like I was saying, so like we were saying, so we were just in there. Everything was going good. They were showing us the carpets. We were enjoying it.
And they laid out
And then-
like 30 to 50 carpets.
And then they were like trying to sell us on the carpets, and they were like asking us which one would fit in our house. Us, we were like none. Like we don't.
We're-
first
we
of all,
can't bring
like
that.
realistically, we don't even have room for that. And then also
13
like
hours away from our home. Like,
traveling, like trying to ship. He was like, no, we can get you free shipping, whatever. Like no. Anyway, so I mean, low-key, my grandparents were playing into it because they were like, oh yeah, this would go good here, good here, good here.
In the
And
hallway.
so they
Don't buy
kept bringing out
nothing.
more and more and more. And then they're like, all right, so you're trying to buy this one? And they're like,
No.
They
no.
started speaking their language.
We
no.
both said no.
And
And
then
they
they
were like,
started acting so passive aggressive, and they're like,
they're constantly like, okay, we can lower the price, we can do this, we can do that. Like, no.
We never
They
asked you
said
to come. We never asked to come here in the first place.
literally, we just came here to
That was
see a
your first
background
mistake.
tutorial, like of how y'all do this
Right?
stuff.
They tried to give us food. They tried
And
to
so they low-key started getting an attitude with us because they had put out all those carpets and we bought nothing.
Yeah.
But we were like, bye. And we literally just left. And then on to the next place, which was,
Was it the jewelry place?
No. No, not the last one.
So did we end up going to Mary?
So after this, I'm pretty sure we went to
I feel like we
the-
went somewhere else, and then that's when my
Same.
granddad was like, "All right, for real, take us to the house." I can't remember that. Oh my gosh, that's actually bad because I know we went somewhere.
Well, if it might be in the vlog.
oh, we
Go
went
ahead.
to what's it called? That like really tall place where, because the guy was like, "Oh, it's super expensive. Like, I don't remember. It was part of Ephesus, but remember we went all the way on top of the mountain
yeah, but
and
what
we
did
were
we do
taking
up there?
pictures. I don't know how we got up there.
I
feel
don't
like he
know
was
it was
trying to show
after the
something.
Virgin Mary. So I'm
No,
pretty
it was
sure.
before,
That was
definitely,
before.
but I just don't remember what.
Because I was like, oh, I want to
to.
stop here, but then mom was like, I didn't get tickets for that because it was like $500 per person, so we ended up not going.
Well, we went on the super tall mountain. Yeah, because I remember it was like on the way to Virgin Mary's house, and we stopped to like look, take
to take
pictures.
pictures or whatever.
And that was super cool. But we finally got to.
All right, so we had to switch cameras, but okay, for this time.
Like we were saying, so we got to Virgin Mary's house, we walked around. I thought it was gonna be more, but it was just like a simple little walkthrough.
Right.
We saw her house.
Light a candle and leave.
Yeah. So then we were like, okay, let's go back to the port. We want to get back on the boat. It's like, oh, let's make a few more stops. So for next, they took us to this color-changing jewelry place that is so special. It's only been mined in Turkey. Like
He
it's
made me
only
stop
been
recording.
found.
Only can find it here.
Only at that location, only in this country, only in this city, nowhere else in the entire world. Well, obviously, I'm not gonna fall for that.
And then the thing
Okay.
is, it changes under different types of light.
Yeah.
So like
That was the
UV,
whole catch.
regular, sunlight, all that.
Still didn't
stuff.
get anything from there. Gave us a whole presentation, tried to offer us, and they're
Like
still
rings,
trying
necklace,
to get us.
earrings,
Yeah.
all that
Trying
stuff.
to
Trying to make a
feel
whole
like-
bundle, and I was like, no. So we ended up leaving there too. Then my granddad really got frustrated. Was like, I'm not feeling well. Take me back to the port now. Then he tried to kept talking about, because this whole time he was also telling us about how his mom makes his like famous wine or some tea
And
or
how
something.
his brother owns
Oh,
his
yeah,
like,
my brother.
Planning on taking us
store,
next.
all this stuff. And then, can you grab my purse actually?
Yeah. So we end up going to this like designer store that
Well,
his brother
first-
owns.
We went to
First
this.
we
We went
stopped at-
back to the shops that were by the cruise port, so we could like drop.
Yeah, on the
off
way we stopped at we stopped to see like this type of Coliseum thing on the side of the road because there's a Taco Bell house too close. Anyways, so after that we finally dropped Granddad and Grandma.
No, we didn't. They
No,
brought us.
we
We all went in the designer store and we were all, walking around, and we
Designer.
actually got, that was the only place we actually got something, because we were like, okay, we could actually use this, and we could say that we got it from Greece because we've been to Paris and we've got designer stuff, so now we can say we got it from Greece. So yeah, I actually ended up getting this like Louis Vuitton bracelet.
And then I ended up getting this little purse thing because
I ended up getting that, and then we actually did a little bit more shopping, and we saw that there was a Pandora, so Linda went to get another charm, And when we're over there standing, we literally see the same exact gym. And I literally point out to Linda, I was like, this is the same exact thing. Literally said the same exact name. And we're like, this is such a lie. Now I'm so glad I didn't buy anything.
Exactly.
Because it was, again, that was actually a scam because he literally told us
that
like,
was
this all
that
over
was
the
the
place.
actual real scam.
Yeah, but then I did, when I got back on the cruise and I got back in my bed and I was on TikTok, I did see a girl and the same exact thing happened when she got in the taxi going to Turkey. So I don't know if it's a scam that people actually fall into, because somebody else, like, we went to one of these places and they were actually buying it. Like, people were in that color changing place buying stuff. So,
Yeah.
and they
But
looked
they-
Americanized.
they
So
were-
some
they
people
were-
do fall for that.
So, and not everybody was buying stuff. They were also buying like regular stuff too. So,
I mean, yeah. But yeah,
I
that
was
happened in
planning on getting that color
Turkey.
changing stuff. I was planning on some regular cute stuff that I can remember daily. Because that color changing wasn't even cute. It was like some burgundy orange.
Right.
Like
It wasn't
burnt
actually going
orange,
to change when I come to this
green, or
wedding.
like some dark purple. Not even like that.
Yeah.
I was looking for like white or black, something that's simple and I could wear every day.
Also, he did say that there was a fashion show, but we ended up not going.
I wanted to go to that so
We
bad.
literally went back to the cruise ship because we for real done. Like, at that point, we for real done. So we had enough. So yeah. But anyways, that was Turkey. And we're gonna move on to the next one. Oh, also, they say that you're not supposed to put tissue in the toilets. Don't listen to that either.
And majority of places you can, but at some places they do actually say don't put the tissue down the toilet. But majority you're fine.
Also, I don't really know if this pertains to Greece, but when we were in Thessalonica, they literally made us pay to sit down at a seat, even though
and they made
even
you
though we
like
weren't eating.
you're not allowed to use the restroom unless you actually buy something.
I
Which
mean,
is
that's here in
annoying.
America too. But literally, she made us like pay
That's
to sit
only
down.
like New York,
What?
where they have so many tours, where you have to pay to sit.
No, they
use
had it
restroom.
at when we went to Sir Tai in Atlantic Station. On the door, it said restroom for customers only.
I
but
never
anyways.
saw that, but jeez.
Yeah, it's like a little white sign that said it. Okay, on to the next one.
Like your restroom is so
Well, you can
up
say this one.
90. Like, oh girl.
We've kind of been going all over the place.
Oh, also, like, all over the islands, there were just, like, cats everywhere. So, if you have, like, allergic reaction, or you're, like, allergic to cats, just be careful, or, like, bring something, because there's a lot of cats everywhere. They're actually pretty friendly. They're, like, and especially when we went to Mykonos, and we went to that little
They were
artifacts area, like, they were absolutely everywhere. And we asked why there's so many cats, and they're, like, because they're, like, the garters, and they, like, are really light, so it doesn't really mess up the stuff. But it's just cats everywhere.
Yeah. So the next one's a little bit about like your passport, which is kind of known. Like, make sure your passport is not about to expire. Try and do it 6 months out. Like, make sure it's not about to expire for less than 6 months. 'Cause-
Especially in this time, because everybody's going on strike and they're always don't get paid.
Well, even
At
then,
this
like,
point, try to get your passport a year early with this
yeah,
strike
because
stuff.
my dad was not able to come with us because of his passport. They literally like postponed it. Both of my parents got theirs submitted at the same time. My mom's came back, but his never came back.
I'm pretty sure they lost.
So you
them.
probably will see another video that's in Greece.
Yeah, because my dad was not able to go. So that's another thing about passports. Make sure it's all together because it's just getting worse and worse. Right. We are gonna try and like branch out and go to like Asia or
we always
Africa.
go to
Australia.
That's saying that we're going to go to Nigeria in June because he has this conference that he has to go to.
I don't know about that yet. Anyways,
Well, that'll be fun to
Alright, I'll go. Bye.
get some
okay.
African.
So the next thing London Chloe could kind of talk about, but when they went cliff jumping, the water was not.
It was a
was
very high
Maybe
salt.
because it's like, because this was like the first time in the Mediterranean Sea that we've been, because we're usually in the Atlantic or Pacific, but like,
The salt count was really, really high, so it was definitely like burning my throat. Oh, that was really
Why is it in your throat?
burning my throat.
it was burning my face. I felt
Don't
all
drink the
itchy.
water,
It
man.
was
Burning your
just like-
face?
Yes.
That's what you said.
Yes. No, it was like after I got out of the
Oh,
water.
good. No, wait.
No, because I literally asked you. You guys both kept jumping in there, kept getting in, and now you're talking about us burning. And she was saying that it was
I was
burning
just
with
saying
her
it was
eyes
burning my throat
closed.
when I
No,
swallowed.
I had a goggles on at that point, so like I was
Well, I still don't know. I was burning.
The only thing that was burning was my throat when I accidentally got a little bit in my mouth and I was like trying to swim back. So I was really like
Why is your
out
mouth
of
open?
like the current was so strong. I was literally
It
out
really
of breath
was,
trying to
no
swim
way.
back. To, like,
Because
the-
I was trying to keep myself on the
Literally,
surface.
like, you're fighting
it was
my
so
life.
hard. Like,
and the thing was, like, I literally had to throw down my shoes and then jump in. And
But yeah, for the most part, that's like 10 things. Hopefully, that was 10 things that you need to know.
Did you see anything on that list?
Yeah. Besides, like, if you can take Celebrity Cruise, if you really want to stay at the islands for more than 2 days, then you can find a hotel. We didn't really see a lot of hotels at every island to be doing all that.
and
And I think like having a cruise is just better. Like,
Also, we didn't go to every island, so there are other islands in Greece that you might want to like go to. But for the islands that we went to, they're not really more than 3-day worthy because
More than one day.
Yeah, more than
But
1 day.
you can also do island hopping because they have boats that take you to each island. if
It
you
will
really
take
want to.
it will take a while. But it's just easier because like on the cruise, you can just have your like stuff in one area. You don't have to worry about trying to move it if you're trying to island hop because you will have to take your suitcase, pack it up. On the
Hotel,
cruise, it's
every
just so
single
much
location.
easier. Yeah, it's just so much
Rental
easier.
car, every single way.
Right. And there's just
Cruise was just definitely worth
It was
it. We probably
perfect.
saved us a lot of money too, and the food was.
it was really
Oh my
good.
gosh, when you go there, some foods y'all need to try. Try their Greek fries, try fava.
Try their
Fava is
pasta.
so good. Their hummus.
Their pasta.
Hopefully
their
we
bread.
included the restaurant that we went to. That restaurant, oh my gosh. I don't even know where we were, but I had like
Mykonos.
a
The
good.
Parmesan bowl.
Yes.
Yeah, it was Mykonos because remember we got off
That
rocky
food was
boat.
so good.
That was the only like actual Greek restaurant we sat down in the entire trip. Like we always were eating on the cruise.
And then one of our mom's friends that got this Greek dish. It's in the Greek video of us actually going
She didn't eat
to all the islands. But like, I mean, I guess if you like to try that stuff, they had eggplant and all that other stuff. But if you like that, you can try it. Because they actually had a lot of Greece foods, but like, they didn't really look that appetizing to us, so we didn't really get that much. But like on the cruise, like the cruise had Greek style stuff like every single day. Like every island we went to, there'd be Mykonos food and this one Greek food. Like it would be super cool like that. So that was fun.
Yeah. We did end up going to Rhodos. They had the
Rhodes.
wildfire thing. Oh, is it Rhodos?
It's not photos.
I think that's a Greek pronunciation.
I went to the Reeds. Not Reeds. Rhodes was actually one of my faves because I went to this
There was
rest-
no wildfire, sorry. I was gonna say
Exactly.
that, but there was no wildfire.
I went to this one shop and it was this queen. Like she's such a queen. I went in there and she was like already like loving it. She was giving such good energy. She was like helping me try on all these cute dresses and I actually got like 2 of them because the prices were so good. She was
What
like,
was it?
like we kept asking the price. She was like, "Don't worry, I give you good price, good price." It was like $25.
It's way
Is
better
it
than that
one
first
of
shop we
me
went to.
and grandma like Glenda was sitting by the stand up there? Oh, yeah, I remember.
She's
But
such
yeah,
a queen.
so that's basically everything that you need to know. If you have anything else that you want to know before you go, then you can
Comment
comment
it down
it.
below.
And we'll
But
tell
we
you.
definitely enjoyed the trip.
This was our
Definitely
experience, so obviously it's not
would
gonna
visit
happen
again because the food was. And that
Wanna
cruise
visit-
food,
And
oh
out
my
of,
gosh.
like-
If you go on a celebrity cruise, make sure y'all go and get that
Yeah, 'cause,
pizza.
y'all, that's better than
That
Norwegian. That's
pizza,
better than
oh my
Carnival.
gosh.
It was so good, like, and it wasn't rocky for the most part. They had a whole movie theater at
Right,
the
they
top
had activities on there. And there was
every night. Like, it
Well,
was
maybe
really good.
it might have been just because like we were with our organization, but like they always had like
Parties and stuff.
Yeah, they always had parties.
I mean, I
and
feel like
music
all
go-
cruises are
because
fun, right?
no, there's still music going on. I saw like with that one area, there's like parties and stuff like that. It was fun, and they would have there's like on the deck there's pools, there's indoor pools and outdoor pools, and there's hot tubs, and there's like a stage in front of the pool so you can also listen to music while they're in the pool, and then the cafe's right there. It was just
It was a lot to do. It was
There
really
was-
fun.
good and all.
The experience was good. The boat wasn't rocky. The boat was huge. So, in all, I give it a 10 out of 10 because I enjoyed it. I would definitely go back again, but I would want to explore different islands this time
Yes,
because I had enough of the islands we saw. I would go back to Santorini again because the only time we only did the photo shoot in Santorini. We didn't really get to explore the other side of the island. So, I would go back to Santorini.
Yeah, Santorini was definitely a 2-day. I really wish we did zip lining there,
But it was fun. We did the black sand beaches. I feel like it could have been better though. Cause I still, yeah. But anyways, that's everything that you guys should know before you go to Greece. I can't really think of anything else, but take those pointers down. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video.
must visit.
Yeah, if you can go, y'all go, cause it's like one of the
But you
like,
coulda
best
had the-
spots besides Paris and London and all those.
Paris is overrated.
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't care.
Well,
But
it's 'cause-
La
no, the
Louvre-
first time
very
I
much-
No,
enjoyed
La
it.
Louvre. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty there, y'all. Make sure
Why
when
didn't
you
we go the first time?
if you. By the way, you actually have to get tickets. Like you can't like walk up and buy a ticket. You literally have to reserve tickets for real. But when you go there, this is not even about that. This is a whole different video.
Right. All right. We hope you guys enjoyed
Just
this
make sure you
video.
look good when you go there,
Stay
'cause it's
tuned
so
for
pretty.
London's homecoming vlog because she's actually going tonight. And
Vlog? What?
yeah, took a little get ready with her. See her
Oh
dress.
no.
Yes.
See her take a few photos.
No,
Maybe
I'm
she'll
not.
get like. Can you get like a clip of the decorations?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I already know.
And London may record if put the little squeaky sound over the main dances that they try and do.
I will be.
London can what's it called? Like put a few clips of that like decoration of the dance or something, just something. But stay tuned.
Well, we don't even know if these videos are gonna come out at the same time, Taylor. So
no,
whatever.
I'm saying,
All right.
bye,
Bye,
y'all.
y'all. Bye. Hope you guys enjoyed.